Oh, there's a guy. I see a guy. I see a naked guy. Come here. I'm gonna put this spear right through your eyes. Oh no, he's got a spear too. No, he's running for me. Come here. I'm gonna put this spear in your ass. Come here and fight me. Ah, there he goes. Oh, fight me. Oh, 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 ow! He hit me. Oh, I got him right in the throat. Take that. There's his spear. Let's loot his debt. He got some wood. He's got some food. I'll take this other hatchet here. What the hell? Oh, somebody got me with a spear while I was looting him. Alright, we're loading in here. Oh my god, talk about people with their head up their ass. This guy has his head up my ass. Look at that. Oh boy, too funny. Spawned right on a dead guy there. The guy with the wiggling head was the dead guy. And there he is with his priorities straight up in the air. Oh boy. Well, this is an easy way to pick up a hatchet here and to go ahead and get some resources here. Just look on guys asleep, or it looks like this guy's dead and nobody looted him. So who knows? Whatever it is, we're going to go ahead and take some of that ore and wood anyhow, and the hatchet. Hatchets are not hard to build though. They take 200 wood and 100 stone, I believe it is, and they're craftable. You don't have to find a blueprint or anything. You can immediately craft pretty much everything, at least right now. Guns, ammo, all kinds of good stuff without finding blueprints. So pretty easy to play right now. Another way to quickly get resources is to look for wooden houses like this. You'll see that it's just wood. There's no stone or metal looking walls. So you can break into this pretty easy. Just like right here, that's a level 1 wood, I believe, right there. The other on the right is level 2 wood. So take out your rock or hatchet. If you got a hatchet, it's going to be a lot faster. But you can hatchet into this really, really quick. So also, you know, on the reverse end, if you're building a house, you want to make sure you get a way past this stage. You want to make sure you fortify the walls and the floors and the ceiling with stone and metal fragments. Otherwise, it's just too easy to break into. Even if you, it goes up to level 6 on metal fragments. So 1 and 2 are wood, and levels 3 and 4 are stone, and levels 5 and 6 are with metal fragments. Even if you go up to level 4 with just stone, you can break in, one person can break in like 3 minutes. It doesn't take any time at all. But if you fortify all your walls and your floors and everything with up to level 6 with metal fragments as well, it can take forever to break in, even with a regular hatchet, much less a stone hatchet. Oh, there's a guy. I knew I heard somebody, but I don't think that's the guy with the gun. Come here, you. Oh, he's trying to hit me with a rock. Take that. Right to the head. Loot him. Another easy way to get some resources really quick. Kill noobs like yourself. Go ahead and take his ore. And again, look how I'm grabbing towards the top. And that's how I'm trying to grab all of it. And you try to grab towards the top of the pile, and you drag all of that to your pack. So that way you're not just taking half of it or whatever. So just grab towards the top of it on the right-hand side, towards the top on the right-hand side of the icon. Alright, to get resources quickly as well, come up to any tree. You can look for wood piles. I found wood piles, and honestly, at least right now, you're going to get a lot more wood faster from just whacking at trees like this. Notice I'm getting like 90 to time there, and as fast as this hatchet strikes, you get a lot of wood in a hurry. The trees do disappear when they're out of wood. And come in this broken house and take this guy's wood out of his furnace. Thank you. Nothing in this one. And search these boxes here. Guy had some meat, which I might need. I'm getting pretty hungry. I think I'll go ahead and take this meat. Don't need a rock, but I will take the raw meat. Another thing too is when you get this meat, guys, if you have any kind of meat, or if you kill an animal or whatever and you get that meat, at least it looks to me like you want to go ahead and build a campfire as quick as you can and cook the meat, because otherwise it takes a chance of spoiling, and then you don't want to eat spoiled meat. It's not gonna give you much nutrition. It might make you sick. So if you cook it, I don't think it spoils once it's cooked. You always got to watch your ass though in these in this game now, because anybody can sneak up behind you and loot everything on your pack, including any armor you're wearing or any weapon you have equipped. So somebody could sneak up behind me and just click loot, hit their E button, and they could take the hatchet right out of my hand, then use the hatchet on me. So you got to be really careful of other players, especially right now. I don't know that I like that so much, that it's so easy and it doesn't give you any kind of notification or anything. Make sure you have your speakers up so that you can hear their footsteps is all I can suggest. Alright, I'm out of the snow now. Hear that gunfire. I'd like to go ahead and build me a little house so I can get in and out of danger. Come here, pig. Looks like he's alive, but he's actually dead. I'm harvesting all his stuff. And I love these hatchets. I mean, this is the first thing you want to build, guys, if you don't have one, or if you don't find one like I did. I want to build a hatchet just like this one. Takes like 200 wood and 100 stone, I believe. Yeah, it's very easy to craft, very easy to find stone. This here is a sulfur rock. It's going to give you mostly sulfur, but we'll give you some stones and some metal. Get all these rocks. Sometimes I avoid the sulfur rocks if I have too much sulfur, but at least they will give you some stone. And with a hatchet, you break them down so quick right now. It's so easy. It just takes a couple of seconds to harvest a whole rock. And I mean, you're going to need the sulfur eventually anyway once you start getting guns and making ammo. Alright. Looks cold. Look how you can see the trees there. Some of the trees in the background have snow on them, and the trees right here on the left have no snow. You can kind of see the line there between warm and cold. I don't know if that looked like a metal rock. Nope, it's not a metal rock though. It's almost the right shape. I like to find metal rocks and stone rocks, especially starting out, because you need metal and stone to build and fortify your house. This looks like a pretty decent place to set up a house. Maybe right here where it's flat. Let's go over here and maybe get some more wood. Again, just whack at trees and you can accumulate a lot of wood, over 1,000 wood usually per tree really quickly, just like this. In comparison, this is how quickly you obtain wood, only 10 at a time and much slower with a rock, if you see the difference. And get a little more wood here. And a couple more trees. We should be good. The thing about Rust, you play a while, you get really good at whacking it. That's why I like a hatchet, you can whack it a lot faster. Whacking it faster is definitely better when there's all kinds of danger around. Let's go back here and find a spot to start setting up home. Yeah, this looks pretty decent. Alright, first thing you want to do to start, you want to acquire some basic resources, wood and everything. Then you want to start making some paper. As you see, once I click it, left click it, down to the bottom right, you see the paper starting to go. And now I'm going to go ahead and start building a hammer. So I'm going to try the salvage hammer. They're both 100 wood to make them. And then you just want to go ahead, once you got your paper in your inventory, you just want to go ahead and start building the basic foundation building plan. And it's at the very top tab in the inventory. Went ahead and I'm going to try to speed some of the stuff up so you're not having to wait so long. See here that I got my hammer, I got my foundation now, which I used my paper to make. Now I just start clicking my basic foundation there, my highlight. You got to move that foundation down to your taskbar and then hit whatever button you put it in. And you start building the frames here. Take out either your hammer or your salvage hammer, which I built. This seems slow. The salvage hammer seems slow. I'm going to go ahead and test this out, I think, and see if the regular hammer isn't faster. Keep in mind, guys, that if you're watching this video, you know, any length of time after when I made it here in late October, things could completely change between now and then. So what you see now may be completely changed from, you know, what Rust is right now. This is in development, it's still in early development, and they are changing things all the time. Here I went ahead and made a hammer now. And yeah, you can see that is a lot quicker. They're both 100 wood, so right now at least, just making the hammer is the quicker way to build. And it takes so long to fortify this house and the walls and everything like that, you want the quickest tool possible. So right now, that is the salvage hammer. I would suggest you try the different ones available when you play Rust, because it may be different, like I said. Now to build the walls, you just go ahead and click your 6, your foundation, and then right click to bring up that list that I had. And then everything just clicks into place really easy. It's not hard at all to go ahead and line these walls up. It's really really easy to go ahead and click them into place. They kind of snap too. It is really, really nice. I like the way they've set up the build here. Now here I'm going to need a doorway plan. Looking for it. Doorway right there. See how that just snaps in? And then once you got that, you got all your frameworks. You just take out your hammer, and I'm going to go ahead and test the salvage hammer again just to see. And I'm going to go ahead, I'll have a lot of wood on me, so I'm going to go ahead and hammer this in to level 2. Right now, we're at level 1. You'll see it, it'll tell you server. It'll tell you that it's at level 1. It'll give you an indication in the chat. And now it's starting to build level 2. You can see it starting to form. Just keep whacking at it, and you'll see now it's level 2. So that is as high as I can build it with wood. I need stones to build it level 3 and 4, and then metal fragments after that. And see here, here's the hammer. See how much quicker that is than the salvage hammer. And level 2, there we go. So just keep at it, and go ahead and hammer your framework all into place. I would go ahead and get it up to level 2 as long as you have enough wood. There we go, there's that wall. 3 down, like 6 or 7 to go. Now keep in mind, guys, just when you get it like this, you are not safe. Anybody, obviously I have open holes, but even if I had all the walls already in at level 2, somebody could come and break in a matter of seconds, especially if they have a hatchet, like this guy. You're dead. You are a threat. Another thing too, if you guys haven't played Rust at all, you got to consider everybody, unless you know them, a threat. Right now you don't even see names over people's heads, so I'm sure they'll fix that soon, but I don't know that guy from it. Here I need to find a door, a wooden door plan. Again, you just bring up your foundation, whatever you've set your foundation into, like hotbar 6, and right click and pick what you want. And I've went ahead and done that frame around the door up to level 1 of the stone. That's actually level 3, and that uses stone. Now I'm looking for a floor plan. The ceiling is actually a floor plan from the list, and again, see how quickly and easily they just snap into place. Now it's as easy as hammering them in. I'll go ahead and speed this up. Alright, and now one thing I want to go ahead and do is start building me a furnace, because I'm going to need the metal fragments here soon to start fortifying this place to the maximum level, so people can't just come in and break in a matter of seconds or minutes. To build a furnace I need 10 low grade fuel. All you got to do is click it once and it makes 10, unlike the original Rust where you had to, you know, do 10 of them. This one actually makes 10 when you just click it once. You see here that I clicked it twice and I got 20 low-grade fuel. I'm going to go ahead and start crafting this furnace. Start getting some of the metal ore burning into fragments. Metal ore turns into fragments in a furnace. You need wood. You need quite a bit of wood to melt the ore down. Now I'm also crafting a sleeping bag that I've picked out from the list. I'm going to go ahead and craft a stone spear here as well, so I have some way of protecting myself. Notice I don't have a lock on the door. To get that lock, I need at least 10 metal fragments. So that's another reason I'm going ahead and getting that furnace going, because any knucklehead can walk in right now. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up again while I fortify this to the 3rd level with stone. You'll see that it's showing stones used on the right hand side. And then guys, once you start getting this fortified, don't forget to fortify your ceilings and your floors, because they're important. Okay, keep fortifying all your walls, your floors, and your ceilings until you get it at level 3. And what I do is just one level at a time. And that way you get everything. You know, you don't know you're getting one thing level 6 while you still have a level 1 or 2 wall that somebody can break into in a matter of seconds. I got my furnace built here, and I like to go ahead and fortify stuff with stone and wood, whatever I have, while my furnace is being crafted. Once you get your furnace, go ahead and set it out, drag all your ore in there, and it's going to take a lot of wood, so you're going to need probably several thousand wood to get those burned, depending on how much ore you have. I believe it's like 10 wood per ore, if I'm not mistaken. I believe every ore builds 1 fragment right now. I'm not real sure about that though. Alright, got my sleeping bag made. Go ahead and drag any sulfur ore you have in there as well. They can smelt at the same time. It doesn't take twice as much wood. Make sure you ignite your furnace once you have wood and ore in there. And I got my sleeping bag. Be sure you get a sleeping bag down as quickly as you can as well. That way if somebody does come in and kill you, or you go outside and you're gathering resources or whatever and you get killed, you'll have a respawn point. Just make sure it's green. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky. Just keep moving it around until it turns green and place it. And now when you die, you'll have an option to respawn at your sleeping bag. Waiting for 10 metal fragments so I can get a lock on this door so nobody can just walk in. Come on, come on. Now I want to show you something here, and once you have the 10 metal fragments, which I do now, you cannot just drag them out. It will not let you. You have to actually extinguish your furnace before you can add wood, before you can add, or before you can remove any metal fragments or sulfur from the furnace. You have to extinguish it before it'll let you. Just think of it as being way too hot to stick your hands in there, if that helps you. So here I want to go ahead and build this lock. And while I'm crafting the lock, I'm going to go ahead and start fortifying my floor. Okay, as you can see, I'm level 3 now on that floor. My lock has been made. Drag it down to your hotbar like this, and then simply hit the corresponding key on your hotbar to highlight it. Target the door, hit E, and you'll create a lockable door. Now you hit E on the lock, on the green lock, and you'll see in the bottom right I'm creating a door. Now let's go ahead and fortify the floor some more. Now that my key's been crafted, you simply target your lock, hit E, select lock from the choices, it turns red, and you're ready to go. I'm going to continue fortifying my floor and then take my walls to level 4 as well. Unfortunately, I am speeding this up because this does take a while. Okay, now this is almost done here. There we go. That's what the highest level of stone looks like, level 4. You'll see it again, server. It'll tell you level 4. Upgrade has been done. So now here I'm opening my furnace, dragging all my metal fragments out, because at this point I'm going to start to need metal fragments in my inventory to start upgrading to level 5 and 6. So that's what I'm doing here. Be sure you go ahead and ignite your furnace again to get more fragments going. You'll need quite a bit, even in a small house like this. As you can see, I'm upgrading everything on the walls to level 5 now. Now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the floor. Every block of your foundation needs to be upgraded as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to level 5 as well. Okay, now you can see I ran out of metal fragments. It told me that server you don't have enough metal fragments, so I'm going to go over here to my furnace and pull some more out. Remember to extinguish your furnace before it'll let you pull any fragments out. Again, grab it at the top. Try to grab all of them you can, or most of them. And there we go. Be sure you ignite your furnace again so it continues to work on any metal ore you have in there. And really, guys, it doesn't take that much metal ore to get this done. Right now I'm going to show you a little bit later as I've built some crates. Now one thing I've found so far is try to keep your crates directly away from the wall as much as possible. Try to put them towards the center of your rooms because it looks like they can be looted into, or just so they don't get looted into from anybody outside of your, close to the walls. And just make sure they're green as I'm doing here. Just go ahead and place them. Obviously you need to have them in your hotbar before you can place them, but just like that. And I have another one here. Each one of these only holds 6 items, so that's why I have so many. There we go. Now let's go ahead and craft a campfire now. And once that's crafted, you drag it down to your hotbar like this. Go ahead and place it somewhere, wherever you want. And I believe it comes with 50 wood inside of it, but go ahead and open it up. Yeah, you do have 50 wood, which isn't very much. Now, from what I found, right now it takes 60 wood to cook any meat, to fully cook it, and you can burn it. So if you just put in a huge pile of wood and go away, you're probably going to end up burning your meat, and then it's unedible. So you want to go ahead, what I try to do is put exactly 60 meat in, and then you can put in 3 pieces of meat. Unfortunately, the meat doesn't stack as of right now. But if you put in exactly 60 here, let me go ahead and take away some of this. So it's exactly 60 wood. And it's easier to make it exact from your campfire than a huge pile of wood like I have. And then make sure you ignite it. And this is what it looks like after it's done. Your wood will all burn up, and you'll have perfectly done meat every time, just like that. And then I just need to go ahead and, as you see here, I have a spoiled piece of human meat. This is why you want to cook your meat so you don't get that spoiled meat. So go ahead and place it in the campfire and let it cook. And then I've got a spear down here. It was sitting there in my inventory. We're going ahead and get that ready. Now let's go ahead and continue our process of fortifying to level 6. Okay, we should be about to level 6 here on this ceiling, and you can see it looks like a orange, kind of looks like a orange like that. That means it's level 6. The walls and everything will look the same kind of color. When they're done, I'm going to go ahead and eat some meat here. Watch my bottom right. You'll see my hunger fill up and my thirst bar fill up. So if I see a lot of people asking in the chat, you know, how do I drink water? How do I drink? There's no sodas, no way to fill up canteens or anything. You simply eat meat, at least right now, to quench your thirst. Okay, almost got all my ceilings fortified to the max level now, on level 6. There we go. As you can see, the ceiling looks a lot different than the walls right now. Check my metal fragments, see that I do need some more. Go ahead and work on the floor though. Okay, that's just about got our floor to level 6. There we go. So let's go ahead and start on the walls now. There we go again. Okay, last wall, almost there. There we go. Now we have every wall, every ceiling, and every foundation, all 4 foundations, fortified with metal to level 6. Here's what the house looks like from outside. I got the locked door. And to be able to enter and exit your home easily, you'll want to build the foundation steps, just like this. Build and fortify it the same way. Here we go. Okay, almost got it. There we go. Same as color as the rest of the house. Looking for an animal. Gotta be an animal somewhere. There's a bear. There's a bear. Here it comes. Die, bear. Die. Oh, it hit me. No. Die. Damn you. Oh, he's dead. Whew. Get my hatchet out and harvest him real quick. I am bleeding. I think I'll live, though. Got me some cloth and some kneaded meat. Back in my house. Hey, we're doing pretty good. Go ahead and unlock my door. Just target it and then hit E. You gotta close your door first, then target your lock and select lock to lock the door. So if you're being chased, you may have a hard time getting in without them getting in too. Alright, let's go ahead and stash my cloth. Maybe make some armor later. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky to stack it. Got my cooked human meat, which doesn't look any different than raw human meat here. I'm going to have to get rid of that spoiled piece of human meat up at the top row. Let's go ahead and start this bear meat that I cooked. Try to grab 60 wood. And again, a lot of times it's a lot easier just to put 100 and something in there if you get a big pile of wood, and then take off whatever wood you don't need. And I like to do that just to make sure I don't burn my meat or, you know, waste any wood. Not that wood's that hard to get. I mean, you can get over 1,000 from every little tree, but go ahead and ignite it, and that should cook that meat perfectly without any risk of burning it. I like that how you can kind of hear the wood fall as it burns. My meat is done. Take it out of my campfire. You'll see there's no wood remaining. It's because it all burned up and cooked my meat perfectly there. And this way your meat doesn't spoil, so I would try to cook that meat as soon as you can. Now we're taking a quick look at how easily it is to see that somebody's inside the house while you're burning a furnace or campfire. Oh no, I think I heard somebody outside. It's dark outside. Yep, somebody's building either framework foundations or framework walls outside of my house. Now if you do hear this, you can go into first person mode like this, and you can easily see what's going on the outside of your house. So let's check and see what's going on. There's somebody right there sneaking around. Alright, what's going on? What are they doing? They're probably trying to glitch in. By placing a wall really close to the house right now, you can glitch yourself into the house. I thought that somebody had said if you fortify your house to the max, to level 6, they couldn't do that. Here he is. He's trying to build the wall really close to the wall and push himself into my house. Got my spear ready. Oh, he was able to jump in. Stab this bitch. I'll see how I can loot him right there. He has probably looted my key. Yep, he's gone now. He's coming around to unlock my front door. My key is gone. Look at that. There he goes. Oh! Hit me. Die, bitch. Oh! Take that. Mother effer. Oh. I'm lucky I didn't die. Shot me with a Thompson. Oh, thanks for the cloth, buddy. Take your tools. Oh my god, you got a lot of wood. A lot of ore. Thank you. That'll help me out. Just hope you don't come back. Just try to grab some of this stuff. Look at this wood. Look at all this wood he's got. Oh, I don't hear anything. Go into my house. Fucker took my key. Where's my key at? There's this Thompson. Now he looted the key. It looks like somebody's coming. It looks like if somebody dies with a key, the key disappears right now. I know that I'd seen this before. Go ahead and take his weapons. You know, that's good enough. I'm not going to be greedy here. I need to get another key made. I'm going to close this door. Create a key. That's going to take a minute or so. I heard somebody on the outside. I'm ready. Ready with my spear. And see, that's the bad thing here is because I opened my door. Could have swore I heard somebody out here. Probably him again. He probably lives near me. Key is only halfway done. Really nothing left on his corpse. Yeah, I guess the key just disappeared because I know he looted it from me. I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. Damn it, damn it, damn it. He's gonna come in and blast me before I get this key locked. The good thing is, once you get the key made, you don't have to drag the key to your hotbar or anything like that. You can just lock the door. It'll give you an option once you target the lock to lock it. See right there? And then you just hit E and choose lock. Now it's red, so it's locked again. But who's to prevent somebody from just glitching in again? And that's the bad thing right now with these glitches. I mean, you can spend all this time fortifying your house like this, and then somebody can just glitch their way in. Alright, now that it's light, I can see the foundation of the wall he built. Let's go ahead and get my hatchet out and destroy that. It's an eyesore if nothing else. Damn it. So everybody, that was pretty much my Rust playthrough on this day. Until I make more videos, that'll be it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure you subscribe. Be sure you give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.